What does it mean to restore gun rights? Have you ever wondered what it truly means to restore gun rights? This topic is central to many discussions surrounding the Second Amendment and personal freedoms. Restoring gun rights involves reinstating an individual's ability to legally own firearms after that right has been taken away, often due to criminal convictions. From a Republican viewpoint, this process is seen as essential to personal liberty and the belief in redemption for those who have served their time. Republicans typically regard firearm ownership as a fundamental right protected by the Second Amendment. They believe that restrictions on gun rights should not be permanent, especially for individuals who have shown they can be responsible citizens again. Restoration of these rights is often viewed as a way to help reintegrate individuals into society, aligning with conservative values that emphasize individual responsibility and limited government intervention. On the legal side, the federal law known as Title 18 United States Code Section 922, subsection G, prohibits firearm possession for certain individuals, including convicted felons. To restore gun rights, one usually needs to overturn this federal disability. This can be done through methods like pardons or expungements, which can vary by state. Many Republicans advocate for clearer and more accessible pathways for restoration, arguing that current bureaucratic processes can be unfair and overly complicated. When it comes to state versus federal considerations, the situation can get tricky. States have their own laws regarding the restoration of gun rights, but these may not always align with federal regulations. For example, a state pardon might not lift federal restrictions, creating confusion for those seeking to restore their rights. Many conservatives highlight this inconsistency and push for policies that ensure state decisions on rehabilitation are respected at the federal level. If someone is looking to restore their gun rights, there are practical steps they can take. First, they may seek state-level relief by petitioning the courts for expungement or a pardon after completing their sentence and probation. The requirements can differ by state, but often include a waiting period, such as 10 years after the sentence, and proof of good behavior. On the federal level, the Department of Justice has recently revived a process that allows individuals to petition for lifting federal prohibitions, although approvals are still rare. Many Republicans support expanding this option to reduce reliance on presidential pardons, which can be politically influenced. Documentation is also key in this process. Individuals must keep proof of their rights restoration, like court orders or pardons, for background checks when purchasing firearms. They may need to present these documents to dealers or licensing agencies. Republican policy priorities often link the restoration of gun rights to broader criminal justice reform. They argue that restoring these rights helps reduce recidivism by allowing individuals to reintegrate into society as full citizens. This approach treats individuals with respect and accountability, rather than extending their punishment indefinitely. However, there are challenges to navigate. Legal complexities, such as conflicting state and federal standards, can create confusion. Republicans typically propose legislative fixes to clarify eligibility and strengthen the relationship between state and federal systems, ensuring that restored rights are recognized nationwide. For anyone interested in discussions about the Second Amendment, understanding the restoration of gun rights is vital. It highlights the balance between public safety and individual freedoms, emphasizing rehabilitation over lifelong disqualification. This aligns with conservative principles that advocate for personal rights and limited government involvement.